This is the ego. This is like talking to another goddamn man. That's why I'm doing this, not to be rude, because all you gotta do is trigger them, and this is what comes out. That's why they couldn't marry in their youth. That's why they couldn't get a relationship, because even at 45 years old, you're still fucking difficult to deal with.
Damn!
Yeah, you are. That's why these women don't get, I want y'all to understand. Coming on here talking about they don't want to commit. Why does anybody need to commit to a cantankerous, hard to get along with old woman?
Well, there not enough men out there to
Then die alone. Share one.
God damn, bro! What is going on, guys? Mr. Gadget is back. Man, the guru is back. What's up, guys?
RAWBYN, your body language guru.
They say you can't teach old dogs new trick. Like, after a while, if you keep running into the same wall, and you're like, why am I not going through the wall? You're dumb, right? You're dumb if you keep doing the same mistake, expecting a different outcome, right? This girl, this old lady, doesn't understand that you have to be submissive to be married successfully, right? There's a very small population where the girl's not submissive, and it's going okay because the guy's a pussy. But we're gonna let Kevin Samuels do the rest of the talking. With that being said, subscribe because I won't be small for long. A lot of y'all just subscribe. A lot of y'all just watch the video and leave. I'm not a free hoe. At least tip me. Subscribe and like. Push me into the algorithm. I'm a small YouTuber. I won't be small for long. With that being said, cut the motherfucking small talk.
Okay.
You were saying the kind of men you meet, what?
A lot of them, I don't know, they're like, you don't need a, they tell me I don't man. And I said, but I do need a man. I love being in a relationship with a man because I love the essence of a man.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Pardon?
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
More than 5 years.
Last time, over 5 years ago?
Yes.
And you have children again? Yes, no?
No. No.
Okay. Over 5 years ago. And what's the longest relationship you've ever been in?
20-something years. But I migrated
20
from
what?
my country where I was living.
Were you married?
No, I wasn't. I may have been, but I migrated, so.
So you were, I don't understand. You were with a man for 20 years, but you weren't married.
That is crazy.
It was a relationship where I migrated, so I was not there, but
Bro.
we had a relationship for that long.
Were you long distance or you guys in the same, you might, it's just also, huh?
And we were not.
You know it's crazy when Kevin Samuels himself can't understand this. Like his head does not calculate what's happening. Like, it's okay if I'm young. I'm 23. Kevin Samuels is a vet at this shit. He's been through every aspect and position and angle of every type of relationship. When he is confused, this is about to be a great video.
Oh, so that's not a relationship.
Wait, what did she say?
We were not distance, but I moved off.
So that's not a relationship.
Long distance.
Yeah.
And you were doing that for 20 years? You were doing a long distance relationship for
20-year long distance relationship is ridiculous. 20 years? That's almost older than me. You've been doing a relationship almost older than my whole existence on this planet.
20 years.
No. It was not long distance that whole time, but it became long distance when I migrated.
And how long were you in a relationship before you migrated?
Like maybe 5, 6, 7 years.
So, ma'am, after 20 years, you spent more than 10, 15 of them away.
Yeah.
So, again, you weren't in a relationship.
I guess not. Yeah, no.
Because the truth is simple, and you ladies have some of the most. I don't understand why you ladies just don't
He's like, what is happening?
make relations. Just don't get a man.
Because that's not what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to get a man, right?
Yes, you're supposed to be a wife and to be found. Yep. You're not supposed to. What you're not supposed to do is what you did. You're not supposed. Nope. You're not supposed to be talking about I'm with somebody for 5, 6, 7 years. We ain't married. Then I'm gonna migrate. We ain't gonna do this for a distance for 15 years. Then I ain't gonna be nobody for 5 years. That means you ain't been in a relationship substantially for a long period of time.
15 years.
Right.
And that means you're really not gonna be fit for being in with anybody.
But let me tell you too, but during the time I've been away, we had the conversation. I said,
We don't care.
doesn't work. So you should date, and I'm gonna date. But while I've been here dating, a lot of men that I've met, they say to me, "You tell me I don't need a man because I have accomplished so much."
What kind of men are you talking about?
Regular man.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Right. Do the men that you're talking about make more money than you?
Some of them yes, and some of them no.
Yo, Kevin is going through it.
Girl who's like, oh, you need to make $1 million because I'm like you. I believe that women, we should find somebody you're compatible with. Both of you work.
What age you plan on doing that?
Pardon?
What age you plan on doing that by?
Well, you said I should get a dog, so.
Yep. Every bit. Yep. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, what I'm hearing is still modern woman.
It's what?
It's still some version of modern woman. Cause you're almost
Cause she does not want to submit.
you're 45
Yeah.
and almost 50 years old. You should be
50?
somebody's grandma by now. You should be already in a relationship and getting ready for AARP and picking out your tombstone.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But now you're still dating. I'm like 50-year-old women dating. And what are we all doing? Y'all are dating from not choosing or not being in committed relationships in your youth. And this is why I made that broadcast. Generation X women are going to have to come to peace with you didn't do it the right way or get it in your youth. What's the rest of life? What are you waiting for?
But let me tell you, you're right. I listened to you before, and you said that a lot of our parents, our moms, did not treat us.
I know, but we don't need all that no more at our age. All that who shot John and why it is, we passed all that. It's about getting 2 by 2 and getting on the fucking ark, or go sit down somewhere and be Sister Robinson, the old unmarried spinster who smells like mothballs,
Nah,
not
why'd you guys smell like
dating.
mothball?
Well, there are not enough men out there to date.
Then die alone. Share one.
But you tell me, why aren't there enough men out there that?
I ain't gonna hold you, girls. If there's any girls watching, women, ladies, how does that like that has to hit you somewhere? Die alone?
Even not your 1%ers. The rest of them also are very hard to they don't want to commit. They don't want to date. They don't want to make it.
They don't have to.
What?
They don't have to commit to you
Why not? That's
because you're old.
need to be.
No, they don't have to. They don't have to. You listen. They don't have to.
Nah, Kevin said
Why does a man have to commit to an older woman?
We're the same age.
So what? I can get a younger woman. You can't get a better man.
So the problem is not me. The problem.
No, the problem is, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. This is what I want you guys to understand. These Generation X women still want to try to demand monogamy. There are more Generation X women. There are 600,000 more of you than us. Every one of you won't have a man. There are not enough men to go around of any race. It's not just black men. You're going to have to share a man or die alone. You're all going to have to share. It's all going to have to share. Just like when you were a kid,
You decide. There is more women than men. So y'all men out here who's stuck over one girl, dude, there's more women out there. There really is. You just don't understand it because you're so tunnel visioned.
You're a kid. If there's one bed, you got to share that motherfucker or sleep on the floor. There ain't enough beds.
So we can share monogamy. That's fine. But even then, they still don't want to commit.
They don't have to commit.
So what do they want? What do you all want then?
Youth.
Maybe that's it. You tell me.
What we want, we didn't get. We wanted women like you to behave in your youth and then be our wives and make our babies when we were young. You didn't do that. So now you get what's left.
You get the leftovers.
But the problem is we ain't complaining about
You
it.
get the potato
We're not.
salad.
Who's complaining about relationships today? It's not Generation X men. It's y'all.
You get the
You're not
chitlins.
Generation X-Men. You're my generation. You're probably not even before my generation. You're not a Generation X-Man.
Fuck you mean I'm not Generation X?
You're not Generation X, Evan. You're probably older than I am.
When did Generation X start? BB King.
They started like after my generation.
Yeah, this is
What year did Generation X start, ma'am?
Pardon?
What year did Generation X start, ma'am?
They started in the 90s, like 2000.
Generation X started in 1960.
1960.
See, I want you to understand why she's single. There it is right there. You're going to come tell me what the fuck I am on my show. And I'm older than you and I know more than you. And you're going to sit there with a straight face and tell me what I ain't.
Damn.
I don't think Generation X.
I don't give a shit what you think. You're wrong.
Okay, I'll give you that then. I'll have to double check on that, Kevin.
That's why these women don't get. I want y'all to understand. Coming on here talking about they don't want to commit. Why does anybody need to commit to a cantankerous, hard to get along with old woman?
God damn, bro. Damn. If y'all see my other video where the girl says who is the prettiest in the group and she thought she was the prettiest because she gets all her friends drinks and gets into VIP, all this validation for men. He was going passive on her. He is not. He's just chewing her up. This girl is getting chewed the fuck up.
But I'm not cantankerous.
Oh yeah, ma'am, you just proved it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are, and you still arguing. Yep, you still arguing. Yep, you still arguing. You ain't this, you ain't that, you're not this, you ain't that, you're not older than me. And I'm like, ma'am, if you put you next to me, ma'am, you next to me, you standing next to me, who would have a better chance at dating?
Kevin.
Can you pull more men than I can pull women?
No, maybe actually, because he's.
Thank you.
I think it would be both.
Can you do? Excuse me,
I think it would be both.
man. If you, man, please. I know you got the light behind you, but it ain't that dark in the damn room.
But I'm not ugly. Are you saying I'm ugly?
No, I'm just better.
You're old. You're old. I'm sorry.
Because you wear a three-piece suit?
No, because I'm better.
Because you wear a three-piece
Because I'm better. I'm in more demand than you. And that's the problem. We are in more demand than you. And I want you guys to understand, this is the ego of them. This is the ego. This is like talking to another goddamn man. That's why I'm doing this. Not to be rude, because all you gotta do is trigger them, and this is what comes out. That's why they couldn't marry in their youth. That's why they couldn't get a relationship, because even at 45 years old, you're still fucking difficult to deal with.
Damn.
Yeah, you are. And her name is Diva something. They always have diva names.
Get out of here. Hey.
You can't make that shit up, man. Woo! Bruh. They don't want to commit. Why the fuck would somebody want?
What I was saying in the front. What I was saying in the start of the video. If you keep walking into the same wall expecting a different outcome, you're dumb. She was doing that for 20 plus years. Talking about in a relationship long distance.
Want to commit to oh my God. I'm asking. You're not this, you're not that. Oh wow. You're not my age and you're not my cohort. Wow. And y'all wonder why Generation X men are some of the most confirmed happy bachelors, because we avoided being married to that.
Damn.
Generation X men are dancing a jig because the ones that are alive survive being married to that. That's what they avoided being married to. You're gonna try to get some information and gonna try to tell somebody what they right or wrong about. Whoa. We'd have about the same luck on the dating market. Really? Put me next to you. Cause you in a three-piece suit? No, cause this is you.
Fuck that. What the fuck?
I could be in a t-shirt and joggers. That's still you.
I hate cooking her shit. That's that video. And that was Kevin Samuels Kevin Samuels in his, and that's Kevin Samuels was pissed as fuck in that one. Was cooking her shit. Man, if you're really 47 and still delusional, it's kind of crazy to me to think that. But if y'all want more Kevin Samuels, more other videos, I don't just do Kevin Samuels, go ahead and subscribe to me. It's free. Why are you not subscribing to me? That being said, with that being said, subscribe because I won't be small for long, motherfucker. It's RAWBYN because I've been fucking raw.